Oh, Lord Jesus, I am funny. Too much for TV. Too much. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Let some people get in the room. Got some good stuff to talk about today. Hey, y'all. Give a few minutes, let some people come in. I'm not going to be on here long today. I'm tired. Tired. Who just joined? Got some good stuff. Welcome in. I don't know who just joined. Hey, Michelle. How you doing? Thank you for joining. We got a few things we got going. We did some things. And we'll be doing some more tonight. Just waiting for a few more people to come in. We're not going to be on here long because I'm tired and ready to go. It's been a long day. Okay, so since you're here, I had a chance to kind of read an article earlier this week, and it had some really good stuff in there. I'm gonna share with you guys. I was really impressed with some of the things that was mentioned in this article, and I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if you guys have been following Lady Print Boss, but we've been following her channel, and she's been actually giving us some good gems and things about how it doesn't always take the big brands or corporations to really get things done. You can actually get it done being the small man or a small business woman, and your business can succeed. So we're going to be talking about some things on that level. We're also going to be looking at some articles of prints that we've already have done, and we're gonna endeavor here. We're just gonna endeavor in some good information. How about that? That works out. Let's make that happen. Yeah. We want to make that happen. Okay. So we actually had a moment to kind of go through some things here. Hold on, let's see if I can find this one area I wanted to talk. I don't even think Print Boss has seen this. I saw this today, and I said I was going to mention it to her. It's on this new toner printer. They say that is coming out that does nothing but where did I see that at? Where did I see it? Gotta find it. I'm trying to find that article. Here it is. I found it. Okay, let me make this article big. Here it is. New products. We'll bring this up right here, because I want you guys to see this. Let's share my screen here. We'll come back over to where you guys are. Hey there, Jaw81. Hey, Queen. Hey, Lady Print Boss. I'm finna share some stuff. At the store running last minute, I needed my Pepsi. Girl, you and that Pepsi. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna share my screen. Lady Print Boss was talking about some things about on a panel she was listening to, and she shared it with us, and how we as small business owners have a seat at the table, and how we can really compete or be on the same level as, girl, new packages coming in the door. Hold on, y'all. But we can be on the same level as some of the people. How do you do it? All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Lady Print Boss, you can believe what got here. Woo-hoo-hoo. I got a package. She was talking about how we can have a seat at the table, just like we think that we can't have a seat at the table. We do have the opportunity and the means and know-how to compete with larger corporations. That is so true. How do we know this? Because we're putting a dent into their pockets, and we are doing the same exact job as they are doing, and doing it well enough that they're noticing. And when you can make a difference in a corporation or major business's dividends, that they notice you, that's when you know the small business is a factor. So keep doing what you guys are doing, producing quality work every time, not one time, every job. Treat that one print job as big as that 250 print job. Do it one piece every time with the same quality as you did it with the first one. And I'm guaranteeing you, you will get to where these large corporations are. Keep doing what you're needing to do to make your business be effective. I wanted to share this with you. I'm going to go into share my screen. And I want to show you this new product I saw. Where is it? I'm going to share screen. Where is it? Can you guys see my screen? Can y'all see my screen? Let me try it again. It act like it didn't want to share. So let's do it again. Entire screen. Oh, I had to click on it. That's the reason why. All right, so I'm going to minus this down. And I'm going to, well, I need to do something real quick. All right, let me take that off. Let me just share the window. How about that? That way I can have me in there too. Okay, cool. All right, so now I can move it over. I had to figure this thing out. Okay, here's the article in which I want you guys to see. It ain't showing. That's the thing I hate when it does that. Why isn't it showing my screen? This thing works my nerves sometimes. I kid you not. That's the window I need to see. Okay. Can you guys see that? All right. In this article, it talks about how this company here is making DTF machines that's specifically for DTF. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. I love DTF, and I love the things that it can provide to the actual consumer. However, what I do not like is the fact that if you do not use the machine, it becomes a problem or a liability for the next person. You know what I'm saying? As far as not being able to use it if you don't use it for a certain amount of time. You can have these converted machines, and that's all good and dandy. Not knocking not one of them. I think they're beautiful. I think they're great. I think it's an innovation that has been, I mean, undeniably a game changer. But it's a converted machine. These machines are not really supposed to be doing that. And I learned the hard way because I have had eco solvent and sublimation in two different separate converted printers by Epson. And each time, both of them clogged. I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to do it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to do it, but I'm just going to tell you, take an evaluation of the time, the money that you spent into buying that printer and getting all the things needed to convert it versus spending the money and putting it over into the printer that'll be best suited for your business. Now, I'm not saying don't spend your money. Do what you want to do. But what I am going to say is make sure that you use your money wisely. Is that a Leo shirt? No, this is a Rastafarian. I'm sorry, the box. This is a Rastafarian Juneteenth. You know who asked that? Yeah, it's a Rastafarian Juneteenth. One of the Juneteenth shirts I did, but I got another one for y'all that's gonna be flying killer. This printer right here is a direct-to-film inkjet press, and I'm imploring you guys that if you are interested in doing DTF, get a printer that is known for this. Now, it says that it is supposed to have less clogs because it is a true DTF machine. Don't put your money and hard-earned time and energy into machines in which you are converting. And then if something goes wrong with them, you can't find the person who helped you convert it or you bought it from, or you're having issues with being able to unclog the machines and all this type of things. Do something that's gonna be beneficial for you long term. And if you have a company that's making the printer specifically for that, like I converted one of my eco tanks, I think it was a 15,000 to sublimation. I didn't use it for maybe like a month or so. It clogged. I bought another one, converted it over to eco solvent. I didn't use it for like a month or two, maybe 3 max. It clogged. I have 2 printers that are clogged that I'm now getting on the system to be unclogged. So my lesson was I went and bought an F570. It's specifically for sublimation, no problem. I went and bought a Epson P7000 specifically for doing large prints, commercial size prints. So I'm just going to tell you, if you're going to spend the money and you're in this for the long haul and you want to do this job and do it effectively, start doing it correctly, and then you won't have the issues of the clogging, the maintenance, and all these things that you don't want to do. And then you have the warranty to back it up because you're spending money and making your wheels twist and turn and trying to figure out how to fix it when the problem is you doing it, trying to hack it. Everything can't be a hack. Yeah, there are workarounds, but what about doing it the right way? The first time, instead of learning after you done bought the lesson. Okay, so enough on that soapbox. I'm done. Here is our newbie little thing we're going to do today. This is a Juneteenth white toner. We're going to do that. And we're going to do her. Woo-hoo-hoo! Did that come over? Yeah. We're going to do her. What about that? You waiting on your Epson 7840? What is the WF? I don't know what that is. 7840 white finish. Preach, honey. Them claws will shut your business down. All right, Lady Print Boss, tell them. Baby, they shut me down. I know I got 2 printers in the shop right now. trying to get repaired. Lady Print Boss is over there trying to work some magic for me. I'm praying and throwing some dice. Hopefully. Oh, workforce. Okay. 7840 workforce. Yeah. Hi, Renobia. Hi, honey. And Black not working. ET 2400. I got lines. What? Hold up now. And Black not working. ET 2400. I got lines. I'm scared. I just getting another one. Oh my God. That's what happened to me. Okay, so here's the deal. I had a show coming up. I swear, this is no lie. And I do this show just about every year. And it goes to city sometimes. Last year I was in Houston. This year it's in Dallas. The year before that it was in New Orleans. The year before that I think it was in Miami. The year before that it was in Atlanta. I do this show every year. I do it every year. So I travel quite a bit every year. And I had my sublimation printer ready to rock and roll. No problems. Went to go print some stuff out of it. Hadn't used it in 2 months because I don't do sublimation that often. Not anymore. At first, sublimation. That's all everybody wants was some sublimation. Everything was sublimation. And then the next big thing came along was white toner or DTF or DTG. I have a DTG and I have a white toner. So guess what? I wasn't using them. So the sublimation set up for a while. And when I went back to go use it, daisies, pushing up daisies. I mean, that heifer would not do nothing. So I'm just going to be honest with you and tell you the best thing to do is to do your maintenance checks, do all your weekly cleanings or whatever it is checks that you do, and don't let it sit because it will shut you down and have my business as a whole. And then I'm 5 to 6 weeks out because I've done nothing but my embroidery stuff, because I try to do the embroidery stuff first, trying to get that ready and my patches and all that type of stuff because I don't want to be waiting to do it at the last minute for the embroidery. So I did all the embroidery stuff, not knowing that you have to run the white. Yeah, you do have to run that white. You do have to run. I think you're saying white. I want to say white. I don't know. But I think that I just let it set too long. And when I got ready to start getting ready for doing my sublimation on my car tags, like I do car tags, I do shot glasses, I do flasks with sublimation, I do mugs with sublimation and tumblers with sublimation. That's the only thing I use it for, and it's around that time of the year. So I had to condition myself now weekly to go in there and try to use it. So you want to make sure that you use your equipment daily and check it. I mean, you bought all it, put its money over in them, use them to do what you need to do. So that being said, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this. I got a new one for you. I already did it, so we wouldn't have to be sitting here waiting because I told y'all I'm not staying up all day with y'all tonight. Not playing with y'all today. God is dope. So we're going to do God is dope. We're going to do that one today as well. So we're going to do these three. What's in the box? I have 2 presses that are here. My presses that we talked about last week. I have 2 screen presses that are here, guys. Sure do. Dipping my foot in the screen press printing arena. Been learning a whole lot about screen printing, and getting ready to take Lady Print Boss class. I think she has coming up in what's the dates on your class? I think it's the middle of this month. Give us those dates, Lady Print Boss, and the link. Yes. And the 22nd and through the 23rd. I think that's a Saturday and Sunday, right? If I'm not mistaken, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. That's some equipment that last one that just came in here because it was two boxes. One I left at the door, and this one I pulled in. I had to sign for this one. T-shirt is the best screen print. T-shirt chick, the best screen print. Okay, I didn't. I think I've seen some of her stuff. I've seen some of her stuff too. She's pretty good. Congrats. Oh, thanks, Renovia. Thank you. Congrats, Queen. Thank you. So that's what that is. And then I got an arm for my hero because I got tired of holding it. So my GoPro. But we're gonna go ahead and get to doing these today. We're gonna knock this out. I wanted to make it real quick today, guys, because we've been on a lot earlier. I think I said everything. Okay. So I was trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody else's comments. So the press has already been heated up. It's hot. It's ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and put the white backing on this. If you guys remember last week, we kind of talked about how I do this process. I have to put the white backing on this. This has already been printed and it's ready to go as far as from the printer. I printed these earlier today because I didn't want to wait. Where you get the rhinestones? That's my rhinestones. You see the Glamour Goddess rhinestones? They're right up there. Go to my Etsy page. That's where my rhinestones are. We have the best rhinestones, honey. Let me go and give you a plug since you mentioned about the rhinestones. Let's go and throw a little plug on out here for the rhinestones, baby. We got them right here. All colors you're looking for. We got them. Your blue, your red. Got some orange, pretty orange, pretty colors. Your rose gold, rose pink. Your yellow. Where you get the prints from. These prints, I got them from shops on Etsy and some other shops there from people I've dealt with. I can't remember her sites. Some sites I messed with online. So a lot of them from Etsy and then some other sites I got online. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is Green Volcano. It is gorge. It's like gorgeous. Okay, baby, you ain't seen nothing. I got a couple more over here for you, but that y'all ain't ready for it. Because God is dope, baby, and He is blessing us daily, living my blessed life. Okay? And if it wasn't but for God, all right, baby, I'm all about the Lord. So we produce some praises over here and let Him know we appreciate Him giving us all the glory. Baby, them stones ain't playing. You ain't kind of no lines there, baby. They blinking. They busted. I had a shirt on the other day that said God was my plug. I don't know. I think I washed it and it's air drying. But it is the bomb. No, I have a Graph Tech J81. I have a Graph Tech uh, that I cut with. I I have a Cricut, and which she is still brand new. I have never used her. Reason being, she and I didn't get along. Um, when we actually started our courtship, we didn't make it, and we had to break up. So she's sitting on the shelf. I got along better with Silhouette, and I gravitated more to the Silhouette, uh, the Cameo 4, and then I got the Cameo 4 Plus. Um, yeah, she asked a whole bunch of questions about me. What you do? What you got? What you do? You have a Cameo or a Cricut? Which one? That the machine. Which one? On channel just EV1. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. EV1 on channel just EV1. I'm with you because I'm confused. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. Okay, and I got to do another senior thingy. On channel just everyone. Oh, okay. So you don't have any you don't do any crafting? You don't do any crafting? Okay, I was just trying to see if anybody else came in. I missed. Anybody else come in? Let me know you're in. Trying to learn new things through different channels like you, Queen. Okay. All right. There's nothing wrong with learning. Everyone has to learn. Yes, clothes, mugs, and shirts. Okay. So where are you located, JA81? So guys, we have to let that cure on there for like 120 seconds. And then I use gloves because I'm not burning my hands. So I don't know about these gloves are new. They too new, not loose enough. I always have two pair of gloves because you never know if you lose the other pair. Virginia, okay. But these I've had for a while, so they've already stretched out just fine. That's why I asked about rhinestones. What machines you use to cut the rhinestones out with? Um, you can use the silhouette. You can use the Cricut. But if you're doing them a lot, you're going to run through a lot of needles, and you're going to have some errors where you're going to have a lot of flock you're going to mess up. But, that's trial and error until you figure out your settings. Once you get your settings down packed, you're good to go. So we got 18 seconds left. Cool beans. Like I said, we're not going to be on here long tonight. We're going to do these and we're going to get in and get off. It's been a long week. You hear it? When you hear that sound, you take it and you pull your silicone off and you rub it, making sure you compress to everything, and then you pull slowly and close to the bottom of the actual item so it still has some heat to it and it doesn't tear it off. So I usually turn it a little bit. So I'm slowly and not pulling, slowly letting it gradually cool down. Now, of course, it gets stuck to me. It always does. That's normal. But on the back, you have the white. I'm sorry, I'm thinking this. But you have the white coating. And the imprint of the drawing is in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. But the imprint of the drawing is in there. Okay. So that's one. All right. Let's do another. We're going to knock these out real quick. All right. All right. Let that sit for 120 seconds. You got your shirt ready? Babe? You got your shirt ready?
No.
Huh?
No. I gotta go get another white hoodie.
Right. I love the ease of use of it too. trying to pull some colors out we hadn't used. Trying to make sure they match up with what we got going. Could you, we did that. There has to be a black shirt or.
I'm gonna go to the store.
8 seconds. I use my swing away. I pull this off. I take my cloth. I rub. And then I pull. I'm gonna pull so you guys can see. I slowly pull. Now this is hot. The reason why, and you pull it close to the heat so it's not tearing away. You want to slowly pull away. This is where some people get it wrong. You see how it sticks to me? But it's done. Hot. But look at there. It's all in the back of there and nothing messed up. Now, reason I cut around it, I don't know if you guys can see that little stuff around there? I cut around that so if you are putting this on a black shirt or dark color shirt, that stuff won't be seen on there. And you probably can see this better this time. You see that impression? You see it's gone? Let me move this away so you guys can see that shadow a little bit better. You see that? On-demand printing is right. So when I go to shows, I'll tell you something. Boss Lady did not lie on that regard. I went to a show for the first time, and I went there and I said I didn't want to be like every other vendor that was there. So I came with my heat press, with my printers, with my cutters, and I came prepared to do on-site live printing on demand of what they wanted and needed right there. When I got there, set up, everybody had all those people all around their tables looking at all the stuff that they had. They had already made shirts, already made hats, already made everything. I had a few things already made just to kind of show what I could do. But then I had a few people that came and said, hey, you know, they got this shirt down there. I said, go take a picture of it and bring it to me. I said, can you do this? I said, yeah. She said, but they didn't have my size. I said, yeah, I could do it. I said, let me see the picture. I created the picture, same exact picture, went and found it, and downloaded it and gave it to her in her size. Guess what she did? And I told her, don't worry about it. It's free on the house. Gave it to her free. That one shirt, I could not keep people away from my doggone table because it's about innovation. I was there on demand, innovative, because everybody else had stuff already made. 2, I made what she wanted in her size. She didn't have to pay for it. Free advertisement. You got to step outside your box. And give the people what they want. Because that's all they're looking for.
That's what people like something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people like.
And it keeps the lights on. Oh, crazy, baby. It's coming off the press. Can you come in?
You got to stop. Hold.
It's coming off.
I see. Let's go to the clean again.
Yes,
Hold
please.
that part. Okay.
It's off the back.
Back to me.
want to pull it from the pull it. Go to it with that. I'm gonna hold it. The printer.
Come forward.
Huh?
Come forward.
The printer is coming off
Press.
the press. Okay. All right. You know how I did that? Must have been on the edge.
Just keep swinging.
I guess when I was swinging it, I swung it too hard.
Everything good?
Yeah, it's good. All right. I gave the people what they wanted. That's exactly right. I gave the people what they was looking for. And that was a show. Like you say, I did. I twirled it around and threw it up in there. Had my hair on. I had my eyes in. I ain't had his glasses on. Had my cat suit on. Baby, I gave the people what they came for. I was just playing. Oh, y'all love this. All right.
What other color you need?
If you could find a pink.
Pink.
Mm-hmm.
What color? What size?
2 or 3. Yeah, over here.
Yeah.
We got 30 seconds. What color you think this should go on, guys? What color should this go on? This is perfect for a guy. They would love this. Well, black ones in there. Oh, we got action. Excuse me. I fly, girl. All right. Oh, upside down. Fly, girl. Look at that. Perfect. All right, Purple Designs. I got your order too. It's en route. Thank you for supporting. You're gonna love your emeralds. Yes, baby. So we're gonna do these two today. We're gonna put these on. I think that girl will go good on this yellow.
I'm talking about they go. That's the match.
This you do. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, I think this will go good on the yellow. We're gonna put it on the yellow. Okay, so what size is that design? I think I did this one by, I think I did it about 10 and a half in length. And I think it's by right at 8.5 because it's like edge to edge almost. I didn't do a split on there. I should have. That's why I'm doing it on a small shirt. But if you're doing, you got to realize, you guys, when you're doing shirts, your size matters because of the size of the shirt that you're doing it on. You want to make sure some designs that we do are made for anywhere from extra large to 2 to possibly 3X. And everybody can't wear it. The larger, I know Tampa always is telling us that we need to size them down. But some sizes you have to size up. And if that was the case, if I was doing this on a larger shirt, I probably would have split this and I'd have made it a little bit bigger and I'd have used 2 separate, and maybe I'll do that one day for you guys, where I'll take two of these pieces and I'll make it where it's big enough to fit. Or I do have the larger size film that I can make it go ahead and fit. So, something to think about. Okay? So, what I did was I split it down the middle. That's just my method of doing that. I open her back up. I'm good, but I still use a ruler. Sometimes I just want to make sure that that split that I did was a true actual down the middle. And it was. Okay? I'm going to take some scissors, like I told you before. I go around the outer skirts of this. Sometimes you may see that little film around there, and sometimes you don't. I don't take chances, even though it's a yellow shirt, and it may not even show up. I'm still going to go around it and cut. Okay? So that's going to be that. Anybody working tonight? I guess just me. I'm just doing this, and I'm getting out of here. I'll let y'all have it. That look center, my QC person left me, so I guess I have to do it myself tonight. So we're going to make it do what it do. So when I go back on here and I do this right here, this is the step that I think a lot of people miss. Even though I did the rasterization, I got it to print. I did the white backing, put the backing on there so you can actually make sure it glues down to your actual, I still have to adhere the shirt to the transfer to the shirt. That was the purpose of me putting that backing on the back of there. So I can, this right here sticks to that. and makes it stickable on the back of here. It's the glue or the adhesion or the whatever you want to call it, adhesive that makes that do what it does. This is a cold peel, so I put it on there, and now I let her get cold, and then I'll pull. And then, so she won't be shiny, I'll come back, and then I'll make sure. Try to make sure I ain't pulling it loose. I'll go ahead and do the God is dope. I did the temperature. I left it on the same temperature I have for the white toner, which is 320. I let it set for about 10 to 20 seconds, and then I pull. I don't let it get that much longer. And when I come back and do it for to mat it out, or to, I mean, you could do it with other, you don't have to necessarily do it the partial or silicone. They have other shimmers or stuff you can put on top of it. I'm not a shimmer person. I don't do glitter like that. I like glitter, but I like rhinestones better. Oh, Craft and Bling Creations. Is that Gabriella? I think that was her name, right? I think that was Gabriella's name. I think that was her name. I have the 7000 CE. Mm-hmm. I love it. No, I'm Lisa. Okay. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? And welcome to the channel. Oh, she watched last week? Well, welcome back. Like and subscribe. Guys, subscribe to my channel so you get notifications when I do come on. We're going to do something else later in the week for Father's Day. I don't want to discard Father's Day because we want to celebrate our fathers just as much as they celebrated us for Mother's Day. What are you working on tonight? Lady Printball says. I think she said she's doing dinner. Did I not read that? Been watching while doing dinner. Watched last week also. So, we're going to do the bling here. Now, do you think I should put it stacked on top of each other? Stacked to the left, stacked to the right, or centered? What you think? What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about that? Can y'all see it? That way? or that way? I got kicked out of my own studio. Okay, can y'all see it better? Y'all think this way or this way? Or that way? Oh, you work on some. Those are gonna be nice. What do y'all think? We're gonna find out. I guess I'm gonna do something. You know what? Let me see if I can do this other thing. That's probably why it's done separately. I'm about to make a big boo boo. All right. Epson has some good sublimation printers that they have. Sawgrass is. I had Sawgrass, Lisa. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was expensive. Um, I sold it. I don't have it anymore. I have an Epson 570. I think they have a lower version, an Epson 170, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's something like that. Look into the Epson sublimation printers. Uh, and they have them specifically for sublimation. So you don't have to convert them or anything. They have them specifically for that. Oh, baby. That is busting, as the unit would say. That is busting. Baby, that is busting. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I'm not into converting any more printers. I'm not trying to do any more hacks in conversion of printers or to sublimation, DTF, or Echo Solvent. I've been down that road. If you guys missed the first half of this, I had my spill on that. That's all I'm going to say about that. Go back and look at the first half of the show. We went down that rabbit hole, and I ain't going back. Because that was a serious rabbit hole. I got 2 printers, that's all I'm going to say, that I can't do anything with that are in the shop right now. Epson's 15,000s, and you know how much they usually cost, about $600 to $700. The first one I bought was like $600. And then later, I came back to buy another because that one went down because I had sublimation ink in it that did not do well. And guess what? Put some doggone Echo Solvent ink in it, and guess what happened? The exact same thing. You see him blinking from here? Baby, glamour goddess, baby. I ain't even done nothing. I ain't did nothing. And you see them babies busting from over here. Yes, baby, yes. I'm going to blink it up just a little bit. Look at there, look at there. Look at there. Woo-hoo! That is amazing. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at there. Oh, y'all. That is phenomenal. How beautiful she came out. We'll put her over here. Okay, guys. Also, something I want to talk to you about. When you do rhinestones, you got to make sure you go through the middle and pull it loose because it does kind of stick to the back. You don't want it to stay that way, but look at there. Woo-hoo! Baby, God is dope. That is fire. Woo! Baby. Oh, look at them glamour goddess. Baby, look at them shine. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, you were on earlier. Okay, yeah. Bussin', baby. Yes. Purple designs, baby. This is what your style's gonna be looking like. Honey, this color is Crystal AB. When I tell you them heifers is busting, you can see them from the glass. They shining just like that. They in the glass shining like that. That don't make no sense. Oh! Okay, so let's do this one. I'm gonna put this over here and let y'all admire. Cover up his shirt. me. You could have sworn that they diamonds, honey. I swear they look like they diamonds. I am totally in awe at how beautiful they came out. Baby, busting. When I say busting, busting. They glistening. Glistening. Okay, so guys, you guys want to see me take this off of here? You put this back on the press. It's cool. I'm going to take it off. And all you do is just roll. When they have little small designs, that's the only kind of thing to be concerning to me because I want them to come off, so I'm being very cautious. Because they had like little speckles or whatever, little stars or bright little pieces. I'm trying to make sure that they don't get pulled and not show up. Okay. So I'm going to cover this up. And if you don't want those little speckles on there, you don't have to have them. Are those for sale? I would like to order that for my mother. Please send me an invoice of ship medium size. Yes, these are for sale. Yes, yes, yes. And I don't usually leave this on there that long. Usually, like I told you, 10 to 20 seconds max, and then I pull it off. You saw how shiny it was a minute ago? Well, guess what? Here's our girl. This is our girl. Good to go. I think I had a hanger around here somewhere. There you go. So yeah. So there we go. Any questions about tonight's live? Hang this over here. Any questions about today's live? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Now, he hasn't given me the shirt he wants this on, so I'm waiting on him. That's why I didn't do this one. Any questions? Please like and subscribe. We'll bring in more content. I have been starting up doing like daily little tidbits in the morning when I'm driving into work, things that I think of when I'm driving, and I'm sitting there going in my mind of things I need to do. I have started vlogging that. So Stay tuned. I probably have more content that's coming. Things I kind of run cross with my AP and my mentor. You know, they kind of hear all these things I say. So now I'm bringing that to you guys because I think everybody needs to always be in a growing or learning phase. Even though we are in this business, always continue to keep learning. But don't be in there and stay at that learning phase. Get out there and start doing your business because we get all these tools and we get all these different devices, and we do not, I repeat, we do not go ahead and put into action all the things that we have. So don't be like me, who has been sitting here with all this equipment. And I do some things, but I don't do all the things that I know I can do. Uh, so I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well. So don't feel like I'm sitting here preaching to you, I'm preaching to me. These are the things that I say to myself every morning. You know you have things to do, you need to do them. Why are you waiting? And these are things that it's a self-reflection of myself when I'm driving into work every morning. So do the same for yourself. Do a self-reflection. Look at all the stuff that you have around you you've accumulated. And if you're not doing anything with it, please, please, I implore you, stop purchasing, start doing. That's all I have for today. You guys have any questions? I'm open for discussion. White toner is a really, really nice thing. It's expensive. Don't get me wrong, guys. It is an expensive thing to get into. But if you're really trying to get one, search for them used, and a lot of people will negotiate a good price for a used one. You don't necessarily have to always buy it new. You can buy it used and gently used. And if you find someone who has gently used it, you could possibly come up like I did. The person I had, she only used it maybe 15 to 20 sheets. She still had the starter kit that they gave her. And I went through 50 sheets. So I don't even think she used her whole starter kit. I think they have 100 sheets in the starter kit. So she didn't even use that. And I've gone through, I want to say, I've ordered about 7 times now. Each time I've ordered, it's 100 pack. So that's about 700 sheets plus, I'm going to say, give or take, maybe 50 sheets done. So 750. And I showed you guys last week where my ink toner is. And I've had this printer since 2000, late 2000, early 21. 2020, late 2020, early 21. I bought it, $1,500, brand new ink in it. She gave me her starter kit and the RIP software for it, and I've been enjoying it ever since. No issues. It is yet to clog on me. Knock on wood, glass, everything. I hope it never clogs and continues to work. It's supposed to get 10,000 copies. The only thing that I have been dying to not do is purchase the toner, but because it's lasted so long, I don't mind purchasing the toner and spending the money that it's asking for. It's been a very, very good printer and it's very, very good to me. Some people like it, some people hate it, some people can't get it, some people get it. I mean, I'm one who I stick to something until I get it. And once I get it, I got it. Okay, guys. Well, this is all I have for the day, unless nobody has any other questions. I hadn't seen anything. Thanks for learning a few things. I appreciate you. One question about washing the garment. How do we care for? Okay, so if you are going to care for the rhinestones or I'll tell you about both. When you're washing rhinestones, I always tell everybody to turn it inside out, and I put it in a garment bag. Let me see if I have any right here. here. I think the garment bags I have are still in my bedroom. Get ready for the next wash. But I have garment bags that you use and you can put them in and put them inside there and turn them inside out and put them in your wash with whatever color. I do color code. I don't know about anybody else, but I do color code. That's how I do this one. This one I do it the same thing. I mean, even though it doesn't have any rhinestones in it, but I do most of my printed shirts that same way. I put them inside out garment bags and I wash them and then I air dry them. I let them hang dry unless I'm getting ready to go and I want to knock the wrinkles out really good. I'll go ahead and knock the wrinkles out. And I don't know if I told you guys, I think we were talking about embroidery. We're going to do some more embroidery stuff on here too. Where we talked about best press. You get that from Joann's. Get best press. I usually let it air dry for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes in the no, not air dry, tumble dry in the system if I'm gonna wear it that same day. And I turn the press on and I put the best press on it, press it out, and I'm good to go. So that's how I care for them. Usually when I send out a little, if I send you something from purchase, I usually have a care instructions over in there with you. Very nice, enjoying content. That's me having been purchasing items, made a few t-shirt orders, and my other heat press still in the box, shaking my head. I don't know, just scared, I guess. Well, scared money don't make money. Learn that from T-shirt Boss. That's her saying. Scared money don't make money. So either you're gonna get out here and do it, or stop buying. Put that money to something else that's going to be beneficial to you, your kids, your family, or something else. Stop spending money and invest in something else because this is not getting you what you're trying to come over here to do. You came over here to learn. You came over here to be self-employed for yourself eventually somewhere down the line. Then bet on you. Bet on yourself. Because if you don't bet on yourself, who will? So do that. Bet on you. Yeah, at Crafts and Bling Creations, I have a PE 770 embroidery machine and have not done anything with it. We're going to start doing some patches next week. I got to do patches for my show, so perfect time for me to show you guys how to use your PE 770. I have a PE 1900 and a 625 Destiny 2 from Baby Lock, and I have a Melco. But I will go back to ground zero with you guys. I was supposed to do it last time, but we were running short on time. Yes, I do get on you, Tampa. Let's go back to basics next week. Let's go back to ground zero with embroidery. Lady Print Boss loves embroidery as well, so maybe we can get her to maybe do some patches with us. I can send her a file and she can help me work on some patches. Believe me, that's where I first started, in home economics. My girlfriends can tell you back in the day, in the 7th grade, I don't want to tell you how many moons that was ago, but it was some moons, many moons. And I flourished in sewing. I don't know why, because I never did anything with it, but I flourished in sewing. And it always has been a little passion of mine. And I would sew everything every now and again, something break up or need to alter, and I could do it no problem. It was just always been something I, had done. So when the pandemic happened, I don't know if I've told you guys the story or not. Pandemic happened, I kind of was watching YouTube because everybody was at home, stuck at home, bored, nothing to do. I did my gardening. Okay, that can only do so much gardening before the mosquitoes tear you up outside. And I started watching Angela, Jasmina, Sterling Styles, a whole bunch of other ladies that were doing kid embroidery things. And so that's what inspired me to get a PE 625. Now I still had my Project Runway regular sewing machine, but it wasn't an embroidery machine. So I was trying to find a PE 770 and couldn't find it anywhere. They were sold out. So the only thing I could get was a PE 625, and it was a 4x4 embroidery machine, but it was an embroidery machine nonetheless. I just needed something to start with. So to me, I just upgraded my sewing machine and just said, okay, I got embroidery as an accessory. So that's how I looked at it, and I just said, I'll keep it. I was going to take it back, and I said, you know what, I'll just keep it because I can always have an extra sewing machine always. Because the one I've had since like the late 90s maybe. So that has been with me for a long time. So it was time to upgrade anyway. So I did that, and I was traveling a lot, and all this stuff was in storage. And I was here, I think, in the ice storm. And I didn't have anything to do for about 2 weeks. So when I finally tipped out to the store, I picked up a PE 1900 and fell back in love with embroidery. I had my Melco and everything, but all that stuff was in storage because I was trying to transition back to an apartment or whatever the case may be. And I just fell back in love with embroidery. And so I bought that PE 1900 and ended up with, fell in my lap. It was a Destiny 2, big boy, baby lock machine. And so, yeah, now I have all my collection. I have the Jukies. I got 2 commercial Jukies, industrial. And then I have a regular TL, I think it's 2170 Juki, and then I have the 3 sewing embroidery machines. There's 2 brothers and the Destiny Baby Lock, and I have a serger, and I have a Chanel. What is it called? Dang it, what is that machine called? It's an embroidery Chanel where they make all the little stuff that go around the edges of your machines. It's stitching, chain stitching. That's what it's called, chain stitching machine. It's specialty. So that's what I have there. So don't let these machines sit up and go to waste. I use them every so often, but I need to get back to using them. I was doing, with the industrial machines, I was doing a lot of tutus. I don't do any tutus anymore. I need to sell all that too. I think I told y'all that too. I need to sell that stuff. Yes, Tampa, I do get on you, and you have a lot of potential, and you need to use all those things that you have to do your best work. You are a great asset to a lot of us. You go through a lot of the things that you listen to from all of us, and you are a great AP, and you just got to believe in you and do what you know you can do. We're going to talk. Thanks for the advice. I got a brother in 1700, a brother 1700 or 1900. Cool beans. All right, guys. It's been great. No more questions came through. I think I answered everybody. I don't think I missed anything. We'll go back up just a little bit. I think I kind of caught everybody as they were coming through with questions. Michelle, share your lanyards with us next time so we can see what they look like. We want to see. All right, guys. No more questions. Like and subscribe. I appreciate you coming to our channel. And I think later in the week, we're going to do some Father's Day gifts. We got to get ready to get these men a little gift or something. We don't want them to leave looking us side at it. They gave us all these Mother Day gifts, and we don't have anything for them. So let's start getting ready for our men. Hi, Miss Ruby. You enjoy what you heard? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm signing off. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Thank you for coming. Like and subscribe.